YouTube, it's This Old Man coming to you from Southern Ontario. Today is August 30th, 2000. Across the world, in some countries, there have been protests. I know there's been a big one in Berlin, Germany, about governments implementing mandatory face covering in public places, and also in some places they're mandating them for outside too. So today I'd like to take a look at some of the concerns people have or the positions people take about not wearing face masks.
A visit to a Montreal Tim Hortons turned ugly when police officers had to wrestle a man to the ground after he refused to wear a mask.
Which is stupid. My husband and I came here yesterday to enjoy the weekend of the 4th of July. And there is an atmosphere here of, I don't know what to call it. We were asked to leave the Gettysburg Welcome Center because we refused to wear a face mask. This is not the law in Pennsylvania, nor yet in Ohio, where I'm from. And it is an unconstitutional idea that our leaders have come up with. We are losing our rights in this country. And until you stand up to those that would diminish your freedoms and your liberty, it's going to continue to happen. I encourage you to continue to speak out, to push against the madness. We will not wear face masks when we are not sick. I will not wear anything, do anything, say anything, eat anything, go anywhere, be anywhere that the government forbids me to go because they have no right. I am over here at the Franklin Park where the red tape and the yellow cones or whatever is up. I just drove over here to pick up my granddaughter. I can't tell you how mad it makes me that I have to come and get my granddaughter because my grandchildren are not allowed to play on publicly funded equipment that taxpayers paid for that has yellow tape on it. This order coming from Amy Acton is ridiculous and outrageous. I have had it. I don't know if the rest of you have had it, but I have had it with the stupid. We need to take the yellow tape off of the playground equipment and let the children play on something that we as taxpayers own. This has gone far enough.
Where we show how easy it is to spread germs. We're going to demonstrate this using a powder that glows underneath a black light. As you can see, the only item in our experiment that has been contaminated with powder is the water bottle. In this experiment, the powder represents our bacteria, our germs, and viruses. So we can demonstrate how easy it is to spread this, even if we're running into the grocery store with proper PPE and protective equipment and grabbing one item. Okay, I have placed my protective equipment on correctly, and now I'm going to run in and buy some water at the grocery store. So here's my water. Deet! I'm going to take my pen and pay for it. I got my receipt. Sign for that. Thank you. I'm going to open this up. Get a drink. I've been shopping. Okay. Spread this out. Okay, So now I've gone out to my car and I am ready to take off my mask and gloves. And I want to show you how important it is that we do this in the right order, in the right way. So let's see how I did. I'm going to turn on my black light here. Oh my goodness. So starting off, we knew it was on the one surface. Look at my gloves, my mask. Right here on the outside of my gloves, the receipt. Oh my goodness, look at this pen. The poor person who uses this pen after me. Oh, and look at my hands. Oh my goodness, the worst part about this is when I remove my mask, I did not use the proper procedure, which means that
warned against using face masks to protect themselves against the virus. As Justine Conway explains, experts fear incorrect use could lead to more infection.
It's becoming commonplace. On the streets and in supermarkets, people are increasingly wearing face masks, just as a precaution.
Wearing masks like that is wasting a mask. That's a mask that won't be available when it's actually needed.
The state government's advice on wearing face masks is in line with the World Health Organization. Under its guidelines, masks should only be worn if you have a cough, fever and difficulty breathing, or if you are healthy and taking care of someone with these symptoms and/or someone with a confirmed case of COVID-19.
If you do not have these symptoms, you do not have to wear masks, because there is no evidence that they protect people who are not sick.
If you must wear one, a regular surgical mask is best. They're intended for single use only. Masks with respirators, also known as N95 surgical masks, should be reserved for healthcare workers. Nationwide, there's a shortage, and only one manufacturing plant in Australia makes them. This is Medcon in Shepparton. It's gone from producing 2 million masks a year to almost 2 million a week, exclusively for those frontline workers. When you look at some of the masks people are wearing, you can see there is a huge range of products out there. And while they may offer some sense of security, experts warn if you wear a mask the wrong way, it could actually make you sick.
When I've been walking about, I've been seeing people touching the front of the masks, adjusting the masks on their face, and then going and touching other things. What we've got to remember is that front of the mask may be picking up different pathogens.
And the same goes for gloves.
What they also will stop is you actually washing your hands.
Justine Conway, 9 News.
So I'll try and keep it short and end it there. One thing to keep in mind is businesses do have the right to mandate face coverings in their stores. It is their store. It's the same as it being their house or their car. They have the right to mandate what goes on in their businesses. So if you don't agree with wearing face coverings, then go shop in a store that agrees with what you agree with. You do not have to shop in a store that requires mandatory face coverings.